Here's Trunter. You may begin.
Hi. So we're gonna do the 5-2 sine, sum, and difference formulas today. So 5 steps for those. You're gonna want to choose two angles that add to the given angle. Number 2, you're going to want to draw the two triangles. Step 3, you're going to want to find sine. 4, you're going to want to plug it in. Oh, that's not how you spell plug. And then 5, you're going to want to simplify. So those are the 5 steps that you're going to want to do. So we can start out now with a practice problem that I will show. On your notes, you'll see that the sum identity and difference identity is listed already. So let's start out with a practice problem that I will show.
One moment, please.
We're filming. 105. So what you're going to want to do for this one, choose two angles that add to 105. So I always like to go with 45 all the time for every angle. And then 45 plus 60 would get you to 105. So that's the first step. Step 2 is draw the two triangles. So here's a 45-degree one. You know that in the 45-degree triangle, the hypotenuse is root 2, and the sides are both 1. Here is the 60-degree triangle. In this one, you know that the hypotenuse is 2, and across from the 60 is a root 3. 60 is right here. And across from the 30, which would be up here, is a 1. So now you're at step 3. So you're going to want to plug these numbers into the formula.
What is the formula, one might ask?
So we're using sum identity for sine right now, which is listed on your notes at the very top.
Right, yes.
So yeah, that's what we're going to use.
Alright. There's Nickerson in the background doing his, getting his steps in. Alright.
So I'm just plugging these numbers in right now. So once you have that plugged in, you're just going to want to solve it out. You'd get... Oh, it's actually not enough room to do it there.
Yeah, I'd maybe do it at the top.
So yeah, I'm going to continue that up there. So you would get... Get this as your final answer. And your final answer is always going to be a fraction with the number 4 on the bottom. So that's a clue to see if you're doing it right or not. So now you guys can do the problem number 2 on your own. Then I'll teach you some more stuff. Nice. Problem number 2 is sine of 75. Okay. So you guys probably completed that problem by now, so we can go over it. So sine of 75, it's going to be 45 and 30. So you're going to get this as your final answer.
All
That
right.
is what you should get. Root 6 plus root 2 over 4 should be your final answer. Yeah.
Excellent.
So now I will show you example number 3, which is using the difference identity for sine. So we're switching it up a little bit now. The question is also going to be worded a little differently. So the question will be worded like this. This is how you know it's going to be a difference identity when it says find the exact value of something. So the problem we're going to use is find the exact value of sine 15 degrees. So use the same steps for this. You're going to find two angles that add to the given angle, but in this case, subtract because we're using the difference identity. So it's going to be 45 and 30. And you're going to draw the triangles as you would normally do. Now, just as you normally would, you're going to plug it into the formula, but this time it is using a different formula, as you can see on your notes that we handed out. So I'm going to plug those in. There's going to be a subtraction sign in the middle now, because it is the difference identity. So let's plug these numbers in.
There's Nickerson going off in there. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but...
Alright, so this is what you should get for your answer if you did it correctly. And now you guys are going to try practice problem 4 on your own. So, after doing number 4, hopefully you guys got it right. We're going to review it right now. So number 4 was find exact value of sine negative 75.
Not sure what that was.
Okay. Negative 75. So that's what it was. So we're going to find your angles that subtract to negative 75, which would be 45 and 120. We're going to draw out the triangles. Now that we're getting into some bigger numbers, you got to remember which quadrant they go in. So 120 is going to be in quadrant 2. And you got to remember that this is going to be a negative. So this would be a negative 1. This would be still a positive root 3 because the 60 degrees is going to be right here. So, yeah. Now we're going to plug these in as we normally would. So you should get this as an answer, and as you can see, my handwriting is almost as bad as Mr. Nickerson's jokes.
Oh,
So,
my
yeah,
God.
The ranch house joke was terrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's it. Oh, now you're gonna try number 5 on your own.
Number
Or wait,
5.
no, now I'm gonna teach you that.
Yeah.